So Korach rebels, challenges the legitimacy of the leadership positions of Moses and Aaron, Moshe and Aaron. He doesn't realize that in doing so, he's challenging God, who appointed Moshe and Aaron to those roles. The sages explain that one of the mistakes that motivated Korach to continue in his machlokas, his dispute, was that he saw prophetically that someday one of his descendants was going to be the prophet, Samuel, Shmuel. So he reasoned to himself, I must be right, because there's no way that I would have a descendant as great as Shmuel unless I have enormous merit. But we know that Korach was wrong. So how did he merit to have a descendant as great as Shmuel? One of the commentators explains that one of Korach's other descendants was Elkanah. Elkanah took his family to be Ola L'Regel, to go up to Shiloh, the city where the Mishkan rested, prior to the building of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. And every Jew was supposed to go to Shiloh, to the Mishkan, before each holiday, but no one else was going. Only Elkanah and his family. They went, they were sleeping out in the street. People came out and said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm going to Shiloh, where I belong, where you belong, where the Mishkan is, where God's presence resides. And he started to inspire people. The following year, 5 families went along with him. The year after that, 10 families. And year by year, more and more, until eventually the entire rest of the Jewish people was once again being Ola L'Regel, going up to Shiloh, to the Mishkan before the holidays. And God said to Elkanah, you have turned around the hearts and minds of the people. I'm going to give you a son who's going to spend his life doing that. And that son was Shmuel. So Korach's mistake was that he thought he was overflowing with merit. He wasn't. He was overflowing with potential, a specific type of potential, the ability to turn around the hearts and minds of others, to inspire them, which he did. He actually planted doubt in the hearts and minds of his fellow Jews, doubt with respect to the legitimacy of Moshe and Aaron's leadership positions. No mean feat, and it was wrong. But he bequeathed that ability, that potential, to Elkanah, who turned it around for the exact opposite reason, to lift everybody up towards closeness to God. And that should be a cautionary tale for each of us. We always hear about how we only use a small fraction of our full brain power. I guarantee you that whatever that percentage is, it has dwindled since the invention of the internet. And we know, if we're honest with ourselves, that we don't use anywhere close to our full time or our full money or our full potential with respect to both for the right thing. Every day we're faced with constant decisions. Do I use my time and money and talent to expand God's influence in the world, or to reduce or contract it? Do I spend my time, money, influence, resources to help others, or is it me, myself, and I? The answers to those questions are momentous, and they have significant ramifications, not just for us, but for our children, for our descendants, for our legacies.
I'm proud of you, Lawrence.